Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan and what's trending on crypto Twitter you want to know. And a new bank using Ripplenet. Yep, and it's in a crypto ODL friendly country. And how are we doing on the efforts to get an investigation into ETHGate? Hang on, I will tell you. The IMF, what in the world do they think they are doing with El Salvador? And my dad has discovered YouTube, but no, he's not watching me. All right, everybody, let's go. A quick look at the global crypto market cap. We're back up 2.5%, sitting at 1.69 trillion. Bitcoin 3% up, nicely over 37,000. Mavic is at 8% up in the last 24 hours. Engine up 9%. Near Protocol up 10%. Flow up 11%. Helium up 12%, along with Loopring. Gala up 14%. Waves up 30%. Those are your leaders in the top 100 by market cap. All right, so let's get to what is trending on Twitter. That trending topic was Ripple. Yeah, earlier today, more than 25,000 tweets were put out, according to the share that came from XRP Crypto Wolf. And to understand why, I need to take you back to December 20th, 2019, when Ripple announced a $200 million Series C funding. This was led by Tetragon, and SBI also participated along with Route 66 Ventures. It was to put them in a strong financial position to execute on their vision. Today, Ripple bought back those shares from those investors. Now, this is not common, but it is sometimes done. Garlinghouse tweeted that they reacquired the shares at a $15 billion valuation, which suggests that the investors made 50% profit in just 2 years. Well, Ripple is with $1 billion in cash now, and they are starting 2022 in a very strong position. In that 4-part tweet, we see here that they have a run rate of a little more than 10 billion, working hand in hand with developers and partners around the world. This multi-chain world is going to be huge. You are looking at a company that has made it in blockchain. And I know you're going to say, "Oh, Eddie, this is pathetic. Look at the price of XRP." Well, I'm telling you, this is a long game. There is so much going on that is on the XRP ledger that is going to utilize that digital asset. It's not just the CBDCs that are being built, but we've got bridges to other blockchains. Look at Flare Networks, for example. It's going to go live on their mainnet in Q1 of 2022. We have side chains that are building out and much, much more, not to even mention the NFTs. You are so lucky to see this particular project build out because it's going to be huge. Okay, SBI had 2 big announcements today, and I am sure that he is going to be bragging about, and who I'm talking about is Mr. Kitao, the CEO of SBI. He's going to be bragging in the next investor presentation for the quarterly reports when he tells everyone about the buyback of his shares and making that 50% profit in 2 years. I can just hear him now. But this is one of the best partners for the digital asset XRP. We have announced today that Ethereum, Bitcoin, and XRP are going to now be available to stake for a yield through the SBI VC trade site. So that is another use case. And don't forget, this is a country that is XRP friendly when it comes to on-demand liquidity. And Mr. Kitao is building out his vision with a 4th mega bank, and he's doing it by providing all of these financial services in a collective group of regional banks. Well, there's a new regional bank in Japan that's going to use MoneyTap, and MoneyTap is an app, a mobile app that runs on Ripple. So Ogaki Kyoritsu Bank, which is in Gifu, will be the next bank in Japan to be using Ripplenet, and no doubt I can tell you that the financial services that are going to be added is for these regional banks to be able to offer cross-border remittances. And I am just sure we're going to see ODL put into those corridors with the relationships that the banks have, depending on where they are located in Japan and what foreign population they are serving in regards to their customers. So this is just really great news for the holder of the digital asset XRP. Okay, let's shift gears a little bit and take a look at what John Deaton put out on Twitter. 65,000 XRP holders have joined the class action petition, but less than 1/3 have utilized the Connect to Congress. And if we get over 50,000 people asking the Finance and Banking Committee members for an investigation, it will happen. So that is why you need to connect to Congress. And you can do that on the crypto-law.us website. And he also said that he can assure you that Gary Gensler, Bill Hinman, Jay Clayton, Mark Berger, and several other non-SEC officials do not want an investigation ordered. A formal investigation comes with subpoena power. Think emails, bank records, and digital wallet addresses. So come on, everyone, get on that Connect to Congress. This next story has my interest. This is the IMF, or the International Monetary Fund. They put out a consultation for El Salvador today, and they're not too happy about the country adopting Bitcoin as a legal tender. Since September 2021, the government has adopted this as legal tender, and the adoption of the cryptocurrency as legal tender, however, entails large risks for financial and market integrity, financial stability, and consumer protection, as it also can create contingent liabilities. This is what they are citing, and they feel that they need to really encourage El Salvador to push some strict regulation and oversight of the new ecosystem and this Chivo, which is the app that has the rails that run on Algorand and Bitcoin. And they urged the authorities to narrow the scope of the Bitcoin law by removing Bitcoin's legal tender status. That is probably the most direct point that the media has picked up all day today. So they have expressed concerns that over the risk associated with this issuing of Bitcoin-backed bonds too, as well. I don't know. I follow the president on Twitter, as so many people do, and I don't see him anytime soon reversing his decision. So I have something really fun to share with you, and that is my dad has discovered that his favorite channel on YouTube now is Daniela Camboni. It took him 83 years to discover all the amazing content that is on YouTube. Her channel, Stansberry Research, is very good. We're having a good time talking about the guests that she has on. She's got a very sharp mind for finance. And it got me thinking who it was that was the biggest influence for me early on when we're talking about women in finance. And that would be Susie Orman. You may or may not know her, but it was back in 1997. I actually bought a big box of cassette tapes. Yeah, cassette tapes to teach you how to prepare for retirement. She was a big influence for me. And when we take a look at the women today, they control over $31 trillion worldwide when it comes to household spending. In the United States, too, according to the Business Insider, women are the primary purchasers of new homes, and they're making more than 50% of the investment decisions in the two-person households that make up with a man and a woman. That is up from 42% just 10 years ago. So what is going on in the crypto space? Well, the World Economic Forum, they put this formative piece back in 2018, And they were kind of looking at why there were so few women in the Bitcoin ecosphere. It was estimated that there were only 5%. And I need to tell you that that is changing now, and it's changing fast. NFTs have been the fantastic gateway for women to break into crypto. And it's not just names like Paris Hilton or Reese Witherspoon, or here we have Emma Hernan, all very active in the NFT space. But I'm talking about people who you might know. This is Yam Kakai, and she is formerly a freelance translator, was living in France and working on websites who were trying to expand their reach. And now she's quite famous for her World of Women NFTs. She created a collection of 10,000 women, and just in the last 24 hours, she sold this one for 20 ETH. How about that? So I got to thinking again in just kind of what is going to change for this space. And I think the biggest impact is going to be the arrival of women. And that is because of all the passive income opportunities that are coming in DeFi. And I think that if you don't know about women in Asia, they are particularly strong when it comes to the finances. Let me tell you a little about that in the fluff. According to government surveys, it is estimated that about 70 to 75% of the women in Japan are responsible for doing the household budgets, and they basically control the money. And they are still using a system, a handwritten ledger household budget system that was introduced back in 1904 by Hani Matoko. And this is called Kakebo. And it is something that is designed to build the family wealth by sorting the needs and the wants with your eye always on those set goals. And I found for you a channel that is just fabulous to explain how these books are used in so many households. This is Erica. She's half Japanese. Her father is American, and her channel is fabulous. She is all about finance, and she explains how the kakebo is used, and she was taught this system by her grandfather. So I will put a link to this in the description below, and I just give it 2 thumbs up. Definitely watch this. It's most interesting. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.